Hello, welcome in to the virtual classroom. It's been a minute. I'm glad to be back here with you all, and today we're going to be practicing a Vinyasa flow. Find a comfortable seat, root down through your sit bones, lengthen up through your spine, and relax the shoulders and your face so that you can move into a place of stillness and of awareness. To begin, you can allow your eyes to close and take an opportunity to arrive, to slow your breath down, to quiet your mind, and to be present. Taking this opportunity to check in with how you're feeling today, in your body, in your mind, in your world. Slowing down enough so that you can be present with what is, so that you can move and breathe and practice in a way that suits you best in this moment. As you carry on with your breath, just let the head begin to roll around the neck, awakening the body to movement, and just letting the weight of the head do the work here to pull gently on the muscles in the neck and start to awaken and move through any tightness, any tension that may be held there. Our heads, they hold, or our necks rather, hold the weight of our heads up all day, except for at night when we rest on our pillows. So give it a little attention. Go ahead and come back to a neutral spine here. And as you inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, roll them down the back. Another one like that. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, roll it down. One more time. Inhale, roll up to the ears. And exhale, roll it down the back. This time, inhale, reach your arms up high overhead. And as you exhale, just take a gentle twist, bringing the right hand behind you, the left hand to your right knee, and just gently twisting through the spine. Take a breath in as you lengthen up, and a breath out as you twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. One more time like that. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, letting the air escape from the belly, and wringing out the spine. Inhale, rise back through center. Exhale, we'll twist the opposite way. Bringing the left hand behind, the right hand to your left knee, lengthening, and then twisting as you breathe out. Again, like that, inhaling to lengthen, and twisting. One more time, big breath in, and exhaling, letting the twist come from the belly. Inhale, reach back high overhead. As you exhale, bring your prayer hands to your heart. Go ahead and find all four. Swing the feet around, come to your tabletop. Just take a few hip circles here, letting the hips sway around. Checking in with the spine, checking in with the wrists, the feet. A little movement inquiry here. How does it feel to do this? How does it feel to do that? How does it feel to move in a way that is kind of unconventional? And then go ahead and come back to neutral. From here, fan out the fingers. We'll take an easy cow and cat, inhaling to lengthen into cow pose, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze and your tailbone, and then exhaling, arching the spine, tucking the chin, pushing the ground away. Inhale, coming back through center, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale through cat, nice and gentle rounding, arching, curving of the spine. One more time through, inhaling through cow, exhaling through cat, and come back to neutral. Fan out your fingers here, tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, and just pedal out the feet at first. Adjust if you need to. You start to check in with the back body of the legs, behind the knees, the calves, the soles of the feet, Achilles, feel where tension is, and See about starting to move through it, bringing that awareness into those spaces, and then creating that length slowly and gently as we pick up the pace. Drop into the heels, bend the knees a little bit, push the chest back to the thighs, finding that external rotation through the shoulders, rolling the elbow pits forward and pushing down through all 10 of your fingertips. From here, we're going to glide into plank pose, bringing the shoulders out over the fingertips. And then as you find your plank, I want you to tuck your chin, lengthening the back of your neck. Push back through your heels, engage through your core, starting to cultivate some of that internal heat here, building the fire from within. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to lift the hips back up, back to down dog, drop into the heels. Gaze forward, step to the top of your yoga mat, finding forward fold. Head hangs heavy below the heart, chin into the chest, little bend in the knees, feeling into the tightness, feeling into the tension that is in our bones and our muscles that we're caring for through this practice. Take a deep bend in the knees, circle sweep your arms all the way overhead, extending your mountain high. And then exhale, hands to come down to your heart center, Samasthiti. Relax the shoulders from the ears, soften your face, and find mountain pose. Release the hands, let them hang down by your sides. Lift your toes up, spread them way out, set them back down. Feel that connection, feel that grounded sensation through your feet. And then grow long through your spine, heavy through your shoulders as the chest and the heart shine forward. Your next inhale, circle sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, lifting the gaze, sending the chest skyward. Elbows are heavy to assist that. Inhale, rise back up. And then exhale, easy forward bend, rounding through the spine. Take a halfway lift, inhale to neutral. Exhale, fold yourself down. Plant the palms, step back, plank pose. Find your alignment. Engage through your core. Big breath in here. As you exhale, chaturanga, elbows come back to hug the rib cage. Inhale for upward facing dog, lifting the chest, pulling it forward. And then as you exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, let your hips go skyward and pedal the feet. Couple deep bends in the knees. Strong base through the palms, and then be still. Gaze forward, hopper step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, flat spine. Exhale, folds you down, bend the knees, circle sweep up, reach high overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, rise, reach up. Cactus, elbow the arms, dropping the elbows, lifting the chest, the sternum up. Inhale, rise, straighten out, and then exhale, easy forward bend. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, high plank, plant the palms, step or hop back. Chaturanga as you drop down, elbows in tight, pulling the chest through for upward dog, and then downward dog lifts the hips and drops into the heels. 3 deep breaths here. 2 more. Last one. Gaze forward, bend the knees, hopper step, top of your mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Tuck the chin. Exhale, fold you down. Bend the knees, reach to the sky. Hands come to your heart. One more time through our sun A. Circle sweep up, rise. Cactus, elbow the arms. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, folds you forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Tuck the chin. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant the palms. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. Pedal through the feet here. Drop into the heels, be still. Inhale, reach your right leg up, one-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step it between the hands, set it down. From here, we're gonna take our cow and our cat lunge. As you inhale, drop the left knee, lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and the gaze goes up. As you exhale, tuck the back toes under, straighten over the front leg. Hips are even, round into your cat lunge. Inhale, glide forward, cow lunge. Exhale, cat lunge. Again, like that. Inhale, cow lunge, coming forward, lifting the chest and the sternum, and then exhaling, rounding, straightening over that right leg. Inhale, come forward, find your low lunge. We'll inhale, rise for crescent, fingertips go up. Push back through your left heel, soften the shoulders, relax. Breathe here. Prayer hands come to your heart. We're gonna take a twist. Bring the left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Push back through your left heel and lengthen through your spine. Grow strong through your right leg and push your sternum, or hands to your sternum, rotating the right rib cage open, letting the twist ring out through the spine. Massage the internal organs. Ground through your right foot. We're gonna step the left foot up to meet the right foot. Lots of strength here. See if you can do it without throwing yourself off balance. Bring the left foot up, nice and slow, twist in chair pose. Fingertips rise, reach high to the sky, relax the shoulders. If you want more here, lift your heels up, balancing on the balls of your feet, finding that extra element of strength and of balance. 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels if they're lifted. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, fold yourself forward. Clasp the hands back behind for Yoga Mudra. Extend the hands out over your head as you draw your forehead in towards your knees, bringing out through the shoulders, keeping the chest open, finding that deep forward bend, stretching through the hamstrings. And go ahead and release your hands back down to the ground. Inhale, find another flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, find your flow, plant the palms, high to low plank. Inhale for upward facing dog. And then down dog, you can have the option to throw that chaturanga push-up in if you want to add a little extra strength building today between your up dog and your down dog. Heels heavy. 3 breaths. 2 more. Push the chest through. Last one. We're going to lift the left leg up, one-legged dog, reach it high overhead. Exhale, low lunge, step the foot between the hands, set it down, push back through your right heel, lengthen your spine. Cow and cat lunge. As you inhale, drop the right knee, flatten the foot, lift the gaze. As you exhale, tuck the toes, straighten out through the left and fold forward, hips are even. Again, come forward, cow lunge, lifting the sternum skyward. Exhale, cat lunge, straighten out the legs. One more time, inhaling cow lunge. Working into the hips, feeling cat lunge. Let the breath go, fold forward. Come back to neutral. Lunge, pushing back through your right heel. Rise up, crescent. Palms face each other, drop the shoulders down, away from the ears. Feel into the hip flexor if it's talking to you. Find your foundation, find your balance here. Gonna take a prayer twist, hands come to your heart. Right elbow is gonna find the outside of the left knee. Hands come to your sternum, push back through your right heel, grow long and long through your spine, and let the twist come from the torso. Let the left rib cage roll open. Find your foundation in that left leg, ground into it, and when you're ready, slow and controlled. Don't throw yourself off balance. We're gonna step the right foot up to meet the left. Woo, set it down, twisted chair. Breathe. Inhale, rise up for chair pose. Keep the hips low, drop them down. If you want more, lift the toes, or lift the heels up, balancing on the toes. Elevated chair pose for 3, 2, drop a little lower for 1. If your heels are lifted, drop them. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, fold yourself forward. Release, clasp the hands back behind, Yoga Mudra. Forehead drawn in towards the knees, hands extend out over your head. Big breaths here. Every time you exhale, the hands go a little farther. The forehead goes in a little closer to the knees. One more big breath. Release the hands. Let them glide down the legs. We'll inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold you forward. Chair pose, drop the hips. Circle sweep your arms up high. Pull the shoulders back down. Breathe here. Find that work in the legs. Start to create that heat, that fire, that strength. Prayer hands come to your heart. Twist to the right. Bring your left elbow outside of the right knee, finding your twisted chair pose. Stay here if you want to. Open the arms, fly high to the sky, low down to the ground. And if you want the Side crow, bend the knees, plant the palms, shoulder width, and stack the knees on the left tricep. You can extend through the legs if that's within your practice. Breathe wherever you are. We'll meet back in twisted chair in 3, 2, 1. From here, ground through your right foot. You're gonna reverse the step. So we came from lunge to twisted chair. Now we're going twisted chair to twisted lunge. Step the left foot back, finding your twisted lunge. Nice and slow, in control. Utilize all those stabilizer muscles to get you here. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're gonna come to crescent, fingertips reach high. Extend, grow long, drop into the front knee. From here, warrior 2, drop the back heel, cartwheel the arms, forward and back. Reach out through your fingertips, soften through your shoulders and drop into that front knee. See if you can tilt your pelvis slightly without dropping that right knee in over the big toe. I want you to keep it out over the pinky toe. If you want more, lift your right heel up, balancing on the ball of that right foot, bringing the calf into it, the gastrocnemius, all those stabilizer muscles in your right foot. And then go ahead and drop your heel if you have it lifted. We're gonna inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Drop the back hand down the left leg. High five the back of the room or outside if you're wherever you're at. Feel into the expansiveness through the right side body. And then we're gonna move right into peaceful warrior. So straighten out through that front leg and extend all the way from your right foot out through your right fingertips. Big breaths here, find your balance. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. We're gonna transition right into triangle pose. Keep the arms the same, just tick-tock your way parallel to the ground. Reach forward, kicking the hips back, and then slowly drop the right arm down, keeping the left arm lifted, gaze is up. Strong through your torso, don't collapse. You can use a block here if you need support under the right hand. One more big breath here. On exhale, we're coming back to warrior 2. Drop into the front knee, bring the arms back, gaze is out over the front fingertips. Big breath in. On exhale, find your flow. Cartwheel the arms down to either side of the front foot, step the right leg back. Maybe keep it lifted for that one-legged flow. Upward dog, optional push up there. Downward dog. Breathe easy. Enjoy this place as a resting pose. If it's not, you want it to be, just drop the knees, find child's pose. Final 3 breaths. Last 2. And 1. Gaze forward. Bend the knees, hopper step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Find your halfway lift. Neutralize the spine, tuck the chin. And then exhale, fold your way down. Circle sweep, drop the hips, chair pose. Palms face each other. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Down they go. Neutral through the spine. Prayer hands come into your heart. We're prayer twisting to the left. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Stay here if you want to. You can open up through the arms. Or if you want that side crow pose, bending the knees, plant the palms, shoulder width, stacking the knees on the right tricep this time and lifting the toes up. And then again, if it's in your practice, you can extend, pushing through the heels. Wherever you're at, breathe into it. And meet back in our twisted chair pose in 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, grounding down through your left foot, we're gonna slowly, super slow-mo, step that right foot back into your twisted lunge. Find your balance. Find your foundation. And then rise up for crescent. Fingertips go high. Push back through your right heel, drop into the front knee, feel into the hip flexor. Soften your shoulders. When you're ready, warrior two, drop the back heel, cartwheel the arms forward and back. Ensure that that front heel is intersecting the back arch of your foot, allowing yourself to be in that one plane here, like you're sandwiched between two pieces of glass, tilting the pelvis, and then make sure that knee stays over the pinky toe. Don't let it collapse inward. Relax through your shoulders. From here, if you want to add a little extra lift to the left heel off the mat, activating through your stabilizers and your left calf. For 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Drop the right hand down the right leg. Reach through that left arm, creating length from your hip all the way out through the fingertips. Still sinking deep, deep, deep into that front knee. And then we'll straighten it. Peaceful warrior. Long all the way from your left toes out through your left fingertips. Feel into the side body, feel into the underarm, into the length of your left leg. When you're ready, slowly transitioning to triangle pose. Keep the arms the same. Come up, parallel to the ground. Reach forward as you kick the hips back, and then transition down. Dropping the left hand, reaching through the right arm. Little micro bend in the left knee is okay here. A block can be used for support under the left hand. Final 3, 2, 1. Slowly transitioning back to warrior two. Lift up, drop into that front knee. Sink, settle. Big breath in. On exhale, find your flow. Cartwheel the hands down. Sweep that left leg back. Keep it lifted for the one-legged or not. Make it your own. Push up or not. Meeting downward dog. Drop heavy into the heels. Gonna move into a forearm headstand if that's not within your practice. Child's pose is a great option, or dolphin, just dropping down to your knee or your forearms here. For the headstand, clasp the hands together. Drop the head in between the hands and rest the back of the head in the palms. Walk the toes forward. Ground down through your dominant leg and lift your non-dominant leg up. And then slowly, using the strength of your core, bring that dominant leg in to your chest. Once you've got your balance, you can slowly extend it long to meet your other leg. Nice and slow, steady breaths here. Controlling the blood flow. Using the strength of your arms to remove pressure from the spine if needed. If you have any neck or back pain here, or get lightheaded, please come down and find child's pose. Slow, steady breaths. If you want to play around finding butterfly legs, bring the soles of your feet together and drop them down, letting the knees fall open. Maybe you take a wide-legged approach here, extending the legs out to the sides, feeling the opening through the groin with the legs fully exposed to gravity. Next few rounds of breath, start to make your way down to child's pose if you're not already there. Same way you came. In, come out. Knees drop down, hips find their way back to the heels. Child's pose. Allow that blood flow to regulate. A couple more intentional breaths, just sinking down. ready, find your way to tabletop. Bring the knees under the hips. Palms come under your shoulders. We're gonna do cow and lion's breath cat. So instead of our little house cat, we're a big old lion. So inhaling to cow pose, dropping the belly, lift the gaze and the tailbone. And then as you exhale, cat, but stick your tongue out, stretch your face out. Lion's breath. Again like that, inhale for cow. Big lion's breath, cat. Stick your tongue way out. One more time, biggest breath today. Inhale for cow. Big old lion's breath. Good, inhale, come back to neutral. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, back to your downward dog. From here, we're gonna find plank pose, gliding forward. Find your strength here. We're gonna move into the front body here, finding our forearm plank. So drop down to your forearms, palms are flat. Forearms can be parallel. If that's too hard on the shoulders, you can bring them in together. I want you to push back through your heels and tuck your chin, lengthening the back of the spine, and then draw all of your strength into your core, holding you here. Not letting your hips sag down, not letting them prop up. I just want them nice and flat in the middle. Big breaths. Keep the gaze down. Focus on building your strength, building that heat, that fire inside. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. All the way down to your belly here. Flatten the feet out. We're gonna move into the back line of the lumbar spine here. So reach your arms forward, keep the gaze down, and as you inhale, I want you to lift your arms and your legs off of the mat, activating through the lumbar spine. Again, tucking the chin down. Hold here. And then we're gonna do 10 reps of pulsing. So dropping, lift, drop, lift, drop, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the gaze down, 2, 1, come back up and hold. Drop the elbows down to your sides, keep the chest lifted, see if you can lift just a little higher, keep the quads off of the mat. Reach the arms forward and pull them back. Forward, pull them back. We got 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach forward, reach back, and then set it down. Turn your face to one side, dropping your cheek to the mat. Feeling your heart beat. Flip your face to the other side. If you had your right cheek down, turn your left cheek. If you had your left cheek down, turn your right cheek. When you're ready, pull your palms under your shoulders and slowly peel into a gentle upward dog, and then right back to your downward dog. Drop into the heels. Round through the palms. As you inhale, take the right leg, reach it high to the sky behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip. From here, wild thing is there. Drop the heel down, lift the hips high, reach through your right arm and feel that full show through the front line. Supported on the left arm. When you're ready, cartwheel back over, kick that right leg high. As you exhale, bring the right knee to your right tricep, tap it. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it through center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cross over to the left side and reach back out. Go through that again. Right side, center, and left side. extend. From here, warrior one, step the right foot through, set it down. Drop the back heel, reach the arms high to the sky. Pull the right hip back, don't let it creep. Pull the left hip forward, relax the shoulders. Breathe, let the heart shine forward, let the sternum lift up. From here, clasp the hands back behind you, yoga mudra, big breath in. Humble warrior as you breathe out, bring the shoulders to the inside of the right leg and extend the hands over your head. Don't rest the torso on the right quad. Okay, stay active. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back up, warrior one. Fingertips reach high, drop into that front knee. We're gonna find balance. So I want you to ground through your right foot and we're gonna launch off for eagle. So take the left leg up and over the top of the right, wrapping the toes around the calf. From here, we're gonna take the right arm underneath the left, bringing the palms together to touch. Drop the hips down, lift the elbows up. Find your balance on that right leg. Use your drishti, your gaze, to help you balance all those stabilizer muscles. Feel the opening, the expansiveness through the back. Last 3, 2, 1. Standing split. Without setting the left leg down, send it straight to the sky. Send your hands to the ground, your forehead into your knee. Lift through the left leg. If you want to play around with the handstand kick-ups, bend the knee a little, plant the palms, and then you can just hop off of that right leg. Maybe you can stick it. Maybe it's just a little hopping game. 3 more breaths, wherever you're at. And then we're gonna step the left foot down on the opposite side of the right. So your pinky toe comes to meet the other pinky toe. And you're hanging here in this forward fold sciatic stretch, right? Our left leg is creating more length than our right leg. Deep stretch through the hamstring. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, folds you down. Go and unravel the feet. Come back to your forward bend. One more halfway lift. Inhale, tucking the chin. Exhale, through your flow. Plant the palms, step or hop back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Optional push up in there to our down dog. Big breaths here. You can always take child's pose if you need a breather. Heavy heels. We'll inhale, take the left leg, reach it up high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Wild thing is there if you want to go farther, lift the hips skyward, reach through that left arm. Feeling the expansiveness through your chest, through your heart, through your belly, through your hips as they lift upward. When you're ready, kick that left leg back high. Take a breath in. As you exhale, left knee to left tricep. Obliques, good. Inhale, extend out. Knee to nose, bring it to center. Inhale, extend. And then cross the body, tap the right side, and reach it out. Go through again. Left. You got it here. Center. Nice and slow, strong. Tap the right and send it out. We're going to warrior one. Step the foot through, drop the back heel. Fingertips rise. Be strong, be sturdy. Be grounded through both feet as you pull that left hip back. Relax the shoulders, let the sternum come forward. From here, clasp the hands back behind you. Yoga mudra, big breath in. Humble warrior, bow forward. Shoulders come to the inside of that left knee. Hands extend out over your head. Chin tucks into your chest. Don't rest on the leg, please. Stay active, stay lifted here. Breathe deep. Inhale, rise up, crescent. crescent arms, but warrior one. Relax the shoulders. Find yourself present. We're gonna move into our eagle. When you're ready, ground through the left foot. Launch off, bring the right leg up and over. Cross the toes around. This time the left arm's coming under. Right arm on top, palms face each other. Clasp and lift, feeling into the upper back as the hips drop down. Again, activating all those stabilizers to hold you here. Drishti helps you focus. Feeling the tightness where it's present, breathing through it. We have 3, 2, and 1. Standing splits. Send that right leg to the sky. Palms find their way to the ground. Use your breath here, forehead to knee, as the back leg lifts. And if you want the handstand kick-ups, bending the knee, planting the palms, and then a gentle hop off of that left leg. Three more breaths, wherever you're at. And then we're gonna step that right foot down on the opposite side of the left. Bring your pinky toes together. Fold yourself forward, forehead to knee, deep stretch through the sciatic. Big breaths, slowing the pace down. Inhale, find a half lift. Neutralize the spine, tuck the chin. Exhale, fold you down. Unravel the legs, come back to your forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold you forward. Plant the palms, find your flow. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breaths. If you need a break, child's pose is there for you. From your downward dog, gonna move into lizard pose. So lift the right leg up. We're gonna step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, bringing the palms to the inside. For a more active variation, keep the back leg lifted as you drop down. And for a more passive yin stretch, drop the knee, flatten out the foot. You can start with the back leg lifted and sink down, then drop it. You can drop it and then lift it. You don't have to stay in one spot. Feel free to play around, doing what feels best. See if you can soften into your face, dropping down, breathing length into the hamstring on the right, into the hip flexor on the left, into the groin, to the space between your legs. Don't have to go right to the edge. It can be easy. Have a little longer hold here, so take your time. About 30 more seconds. Bring your mind back to sensation if it's traveling, if it's wandering about what's for dinner, what you have to do today or tomorrow. Bring it back to the sensation you're experiencing, the way it feels to be in the shape, to your breath, your life force. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly rise up here to your palms if you're not already there. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. From here, we're going to move into a wide-legged fold, so walk the hands around to the left, pivot so your toes point in the same direction, then grab for the outside edges of the ankles. Gently pulling yourself a little deeper here. If you want to take it even farther, you can clasp the hands back behind you, finding yoga mudra, adding a little extra leverage, a little extra opening through the shoulders, through the heart. Here we're going to walk back around to the front of the mat. Framing the front foot, we're going to heel toe the right foot over to the left for pigeon. Drop the knee, flatten out the back leg. Gaze up, roll the shoulders back, pull the palms back by the hips, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward for pigeon. You can stay lifted, you can come down to the forearms, you can reach all the way out. Wherever you're at, see if you can support the head. So if you are up here on the forearms, see if you can stack the fists. Finding support for the head, maybe you have a block. If you happen to have a cushion, bolster, pillow, you can put it under the right hip here for support. Start to settle in. Again, you can make micro adjustments as we go. You don't have to go right to the edge. Take your time here. Start to settle in to stillness, to softness, to length, to space. Allow the breath to be natural. Start to sink. Last 30 seconds or so. Seeing if you can soften just a little bit more here. Allowing the body to really open and receive. Allow the mind to focus on sensation. Allow the breath to be easy. Allow it to feel good. When you're ready, start to walk the hands in. Slowly peel the heart forward, the chest off of the mat, and lift back up to your high pigeon. Plant your palms. Tuck your back toes under and step your right foot back to meet the left foot, pedaling out the feet, doing what feels good in your downward dog. Taking a couple deep breaths here, cleansing breaths to lengthen, to stretch out, to reset. On your next breath, take the left leg, reach it up high. We're going to lizard on the left side, step the foot to the outside with that left hand. Palms are on the inside, fingers are spread out. And then again, you can keep the back leg lifted here for a more active variation, or if you want to, you can drop down for that more yin stretch. We can play around with dos, both, as we say in English. Dropping the knee if you want. Just kind of asking what you need here. If you want a little extra strength, a little extra heat, or if you want to start to sink into a little space, a little softness. Just making any micro adjustments that need to happen as you start to lengthen, as the muscles start to warm up and stretch out and get a little longer. Our bodies have the ability to move into a little bit deeper of a shape, a little bit different of a shape here. Just let it occur naturally. It takes time, it takes days, it takes weeks, it takes months, it takes years, really. So be in the process. Be pleased with the process. Last 30 seconds or so. And then when you're ready, slowly begin that journey back up. If you're not already on your palms, find your way there. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lifting the knee. This time we're going to deep frog squat. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, dropping the hips down in the middle. Bring your prayer hands to your heart as the elbows push the inner thighs open and the chest lifts forward and up. Soften the shoulders. If you have a block or a prop and you need support, you can always put that under your sit bones. If you want to play around with crow pose, plant the palms shoulder width. Hips are going to lift and toes point forward, and then knees come up on the triceps as the gaze goes down. The body weight rocks forward and the toes lift slowly off of the mat, coming together. When you're ready, we're going to shift the right leg back, setting up for pigeon on the left. So heel toe that left foot over, drop the knee down, flatten out the back leg, and see if you can inch that knee back towards the back of the mat a little bit. Pull the palms back by your hips, lifting the gaze, lifting the chest, lifting the sternum, big breath in. And as you exhale, just walk it out. Find your expression. Maybe you're lifted, maybe you're here on the forearms, maybe you're fully extended. And allow this side to be different than the other because it is. So if it feels tighter, let it be. If it feels more open, don't be surprised. Again, if you can support the hip or the head by props or by your fists or your palms, then do that. And start to soften, start to move into a place of relaxation, of acceptance, of enjoyment. Last 30 seconds or so. See if you can just soften just a slight bit more. Really letting the exhale, let the tension melt away. And then when you're ready, slowly start that journey back up. Coming back up into a neutral spine. Plant the palms and we'll take our last down dog of the day. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Drop the heels, fan the fingers out, push into the palms. Chest goes back towards the thighs. Elbow pits go forward, external rotating the shoulders. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take a seat at the top of your mat. We'll take a few spinal rolls into plow pose. If you know that's not a safe space for you, then skip it. Hands come behind the knees, chin tucks into the chest. And just take a few rocks forward and back. If you have a ponytail, go ahead and release it. And then when you're ready, feet go over the head. Arms can be used for support. Shoulder blades walk in towards each other, creating a gap for the spine. You can reach the arms to the top of the mat. You can reach them back towards the feet. Maybe they're used for support. If you have any neck pain, Any back pain, then please come out of this shape. Keeping the gaze upward. Don't turn the head side to side. Keeping the neck safe here. From here we'll move into shoulder stand. So elbows are going to find their way to the mat. Palms find their way to the low back. And then lift the heels straight to the sky. Again, and walk the shoulder blades in. Adjust the hands higher up the back. And bring the legs perpendicular to the ground. Inversion here. Just taking a few deep breaths. Take last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bending the knees and rolling back onto your spine. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, a little rock side to side. Around in a circle. And we'll counter with fish pose. So hands are going to come underneath the sit bones. Legs are going to go long, and then bring the elbows in tight to your sides. Lift up your back a little, bring them in tight, 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 tight. And then when you're ready, point the toes, push into your forearms, lift the whole upper body off the mat, and then let the head float back, gazing behind you and set down on the crown of the head. Opening the heart, opening the sternum, opening the chest. Feeling the expansiveness within you. Deep breaths. And when you're ready to come out and release, push into the forearms, lift the head, tuck the chin, and drop down, hugging the knees back in. From here, we'll take the right knee, hug it into the chest, lengthen through the left leg. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, spinal twist, send the right knee across the body. You can rest the arms out to the sides. Twisting through the spine, maybe the left hand rests on the knee for a little extra weight. Send the gaze out over the right fingertips. Just take a couple good cleansing breaths here, wringing out the organs, detoxifying the system, and taking the opportunity to let go of whatever is not serving you, whatever you're ready to move through, to move past. One more good breath. And then we'll switch sides, bring the right knee in. Straighten out through the right leg, bring the left in. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, send the knee across. Right hand rests on it. Left arm out to the side. Shoulders are pinned down. Gaze out over the left fingertips. Twisting, wringing out. Letting the toxins go. Letting toxicity in your life go. Letting negativity in your life go. Another cleansing breath here. And then when you're ready, slowly unravel. Bring that left knee in. Bring the right knee in to meet it again, giving yourself a big hug, a little rock. little massage for the spine. Go ahead and take one hand to each knee here and just do a couple circles with the knees. You can go in the same direction, you can go in different directions. Just letting the head of that femur bone move around the pelvis, socket there. Feeling into any tightness, any tension, or maybe you're feeling into the openness that you've created this last hour of practice. From here we'll take happy baby pose. So grab for the outsides of the feet. Let the knees open wide, let the hips shine towards the sky. Maybe massaging the feet here. Little rock side to side. Just be playful, do what feels good. You can straighten out the legs, you can straighten out one leg. Whatever feels best. Then we'll take butterfly, bringing the soles of the feet together, dropping them to the mat, letting the knees fall open like the wings of a butterfly. Arms can rest out by the sides, letting the heart open as much as it can. Allowing yourself to receive here goodness and light from your community, from your practice of yoga. Taking this opportunity to think of something that you're grateful for. Something or someone. When you're ready, Shavasana. Final relaxation. Go ahead and let the legs go long. Rest the arms out by your sides. Moving into a place of stillness, of softness, seeking out any tension or tightness that may be lingering. And just allow it to melt away with the exhale, feeling into the support beneath you. Enjoy the next few moments of intentional rest. Slowly into draw your awareness back into your breath. Noticing your rise and your fall of your chest. And then eventually wiggling your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists, your ankles. And then maybe take a long body stretch, reaching over your head, creating a little extra space inside. When you're ready, slowly make your way up into a seat. And arrive back in the same place that we began, the same shape, same location, just an hour later. Hour of practice, of movement, of self-care, of gratitude, of awareness, of intention, all the things that make us feel good, make us healthy and happy. At least that's the plan anyway. So thank you for being here. Take one more big breath, reach your fingertips up to the sky, and as you breathe out, bring it in. Hands come down to your heart. Namaste.